Yay!
Yeah. Yep. Also, this is Noel, Hexacosacoran, and
Paranormal. Hello.
yep. Okay. Perfect.
Oh, yay. I want to see it, but I can't see it.
Now I can tell whether it's Paranor or Annie talking. Perfect.
That's all right. The chat will tell us.
So,
By the way, Annie, I just checked the stream and I don't know if the audio is going out. Never mind. I don't think your voice is going out.
Oh, well, there, that should fix the problem. I was muted. Hi! I explained
Yes, it did.
all of the rules and nobody heard them, so we're just gonna do this. You'll pick it up as we go along. No
hey,
stream
Star Song,
sniping.
hi, Keeper of Maps. I hope I am not muted either.
No stream sniping. Pretty please. Thank you. It's a pretty easy card game. If you're just tuning in, you'll pick it up. So, yeah, let's do this.
Who goes first?
Not me. I dealt.
Not you.
So
Okay.
Paranor is sitting next to me, so Paranor could go.
Okay.
You could spawn a die in and we could roll it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I could.
There
totally...
we go. I just want to say, Keeper,
Or
in response, remember the launch. The launch. When is the launch, Annie?
10:50 Eastern time. About an hour and 15 minutes from now. I know
That's
Keeper of
better.
Maps will be like, "What is it in UTC?" I don't know.
UTC,
UTC.
exactly.
I am so sorry. I put it in the calendar as UTC. Okay. It's in the calendar as UTC. All right. So, since we components and they want to roll a die. All right. There's
So yes,
also
you
flip
can.
a coin too.
Now, well,
For 3 people?
I mean, it's a D12, and I figure if it's divisible by...
Well, that's fine.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to roll.
Okay.
Let's roll to see who rolls first.
All right.
5.
I got
You rolled a 5. All right. So...
2.
2.
And I rolled a 4. So Paranor goes first, like I had suggested. Fix the
There we go,
table
then.
and the view.
Oh God. Yes, table. I'm. How do I move? No, not that.
So Paranor needs to
Like
put
my-
down
there we go.
a shuttle on the pad.
Sort of. Yeah, well, you give me a moment.
Okay.
My tabletop got screwy. There we go. Let's go.
And Paranor has a shuttle on the pad. What does Noel
So
have?
it's this direction, right?
Yeah.
So I'm next.
So it'll be,
Clockwise.
yeah.
Well, I got one too.
And Noel has a shuttle on the pad. And I do not have a shuttle on the pad.
Feels bad.
Yeah, feels bad. So I'm going to discard. And then... Come on. Oh, that's right. It doesn't work when I have that thing off, which is weird. I really wanted to hide the ugly UI, but I can't. Alright. So I discarded and I drew a card. Alright, so it's Paranor's turn again. Yes, favorite human.
All right. I also have crew. So the idea is you want to keep 10 cards both between your hand and what's in play in front of you.
Yes.
So, and if you can't play anything, you can trade in a card from either the discard or the deck.
Oh shoot,
And then-
you guys both win. You both have whatever the next thing is. I am so far behind this game. So,
It's your turn.
yeah, it's my turn.
Ooh.
My favorite human is doing something in the background and it is distracting. Okay.
Well, I'm going to grab that. Wait. No, just one.
Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
one.
And. Ooh. Balunk.
Ta-donk! Alright, what do you got, Noel?
All right. I have good weather.
Noel has good weather. Oh, oh. I still need a a shuttle. All right, Paranor, you have good weather?
Nope.
No. Aw, that's a bummer.
But I could use that for, so thank you.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
Okay, so I am, instead of playing a card, going to trade. First, pick up that 2, and then put the 5
And then
down,
put the 5 down.
and then it's your turn.
Yeah. And I still don't have a shuttle on pad. Womp womp. Alright, Paranor, it's your turn. So, Star Song, I don't think I've seen you around before. How you doing tonight?
I gotta throw. Starsong has been in several Pamela's chats.
Ooh.
Go no.
He also has shown up to one of my Transport Fever streams.
Aw,
Woo.
that's awesome.
Okay, so I have a systems check.
Yeah. But he's not ready for liftoff. And I finally have
Yay.
a shuttle on the pad.
And there was much rejoice.
There was totally much rejoicing.
And that does not work for me.
I have a 5.
Oh my goodness. Let's see, what do I need next? I need to put the crew aboard because we are backwards. And the crew's aboard.
Wait. No, that's an extra card, isn't it?
Yeah, you need good weather,
Uh,
which is blue.
Yeah, but I've got 11 cards, so I have to throw regardless.
Oh, okay.
An early night.
Hey, you know, that's okay.
That can. Yep.
All right, so Was
Your
that your turn? Okay.
Yeah. I drew, so I had to throw.
And to throw that out. No, I don't want to do
What
that.
is-
I'll give someone else it.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, no, you don't want to discard that because I'll pick it up
No,
and
I
play it on
don't.
you.
I'll just
I'm
take
just being
that then.
honest.
Great care must be taken.
All right.
Not to discard
So
the
I
wrong card.
crew aboard, and I need good weather, and I have good weather. So now I put it on the table.
Let's hope New Zealand has good weather
I
later.
think they do.
Well, I'm sure they would have mentioned something by now.
Yeah. Well, Star Song, I'm glad you're hanging out with us. More the merrier. In fact, I am totally a proponent of if you have Steam. Hey, Drop Bear Antics. Drop Bear Antics. That's a mouthful.
Hello, Drop Bear.
Hello.
How's it going,
I forgot whose turn it is.
It is
Must be
Pernos.
mine then. Okay.
And
Okay, so
Noel's hunting for that 4. Does Noel get a 4? He won't tell us. Alright.
of course not.
I'm glad I stole it before he got it then.
Alright, so I've shuttle on pad, crew board, good weather,
Oh, yeah.
systems check. Yeah! Good to hear.
Here's
Drop Bear Antics.
here's a question, Drop Bear. Will you be able to see the plume at all? Not the plume, the off gas.
Oh, Drop Bear's in
Exhaust.
New Zealand.
No, wait. Yes, you are, aren't you? Yeah,
From the
I'm
rocket
sorry,
launch.
exhaust.
You know, the thing.
Right, my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're Australian. Hey, YYZ! Peter Beck was tweeting the weather looks okay for T0. Awesome.
Thank you, Astro, and welcome aboard. Well,
Yeah.
you might still be able to see it after it gets up there a bit.
I believe it's Annie's turn.
Oh. This is what I get for being chatty. I have a 5!
Yay!
Yay!
So do I.
We're all at the same point!
And he
Yes.
has one of those cards too.
That's right, I forgot about that. It's my turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
What?
And for those who don't know, that yellow card is what is that?
That's a hold the countdown.
To hold the countdown.
Hold the countdown.
So she needs to find another systems check and place it on that to get rid of it. Then she can resume her countdown.
Alright. So, what's a drop bear?
Koala.
Really? That's what they're called? It's just colloquially is just a drop bear?
And please forgive me. I'm tired. It's late. I'm tired, and I'm not medicated enough. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
There are evil koalas.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Fine. All koalas are evil.
Are they as bad as raccoons?
You can hold your countdown as well.
Wah.
And here I thought it was just you were just picking on me.
Just you.
Let's reintroduce ourselves then. I am Perrin.
And I'm Annie. Yes, I am totally not Dr. Pamela Gay. I'm Annie.
And I am Hexacosacoron. Or Noel.
Yeah.
Or
In
that
real
other
life.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or that other guy. I tried to set it up so that when we're speaking, you can see in the top left corner. I had to think about that. The top left corner of the game or whatever media, which one of us is speaking.
So I believe, Annie, did you go?
Oh shoot, no, I haven't gone yet.
After I held Paranor's Launch.
No. All right. Now it's Paranor's turn again.
Okay.
And he's good. Oh, you didn't pick up both. Oh well.
And then you draw,
Here's a drawing of a
and I believe
drop bear
that
for a
goes on
rocket
top.
I made. Oh my, that is terrifying.
Paranor, you need to draw another card because you only have 9 now.
That's a
Oh,
terrifying
right.
drawing. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to switch to the good mic. Just for drop bear.
You're welcome, Star Song. I'm not sure that's how it's pronounced, but that's how I pronounce it.
I don't even know how I'd pronounce it. Oh, it's let me guess. It's my
I
turn
believe
again?
it's my
Or is it
turn.
your turn?
It's still my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Just need to
How's
get rid
that?
of one of these.
Crap. He discarded, so I couldn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Discord.
You would have been screwed if I put it underneath it.
I need to turn you up. Because now... Or can you turn up your gain?
Oh, do I need to be louder?
Yeah, you need to be louder.
How much?
I'm going to take that 4.
Tad
Little
bit
more?
louder.
How about there?
Good. Perfect.
Okay then.
Sounded nice.
All right.
I wish I sounded that good.
Whose turn?
Yours.
There's
Fine.
auto tune for that.
There is auto tune for that. So draw.
Green card.
Nope, not a green card. Discard.
Mm.
Wah, wah, wah. So, everybody that's joined us, yeah, originally I was going to play Kerbal. And then Paranor was like, but we could play Uno. I'm like, nah.
Well, no.
It's not really space related.
That's true.
And Noel doesn't have the two, or the one space game that Noel and I both have doesn't run well for streaming, and then doesn't
Yeah.
have the others, and Paranor doesn't have the others. And I'm like, wait, we all have tabletop. We can play launch.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to assume it's my turn again.
Yes. I'm at a 4.
Oh, no.
I'm at a 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, Paranor's beating you. Paranor's all the way down to 3.
Did you go? Who's
I went.
you?
I went. So it's
And
totally
Paranor,
Paranor's
you're
turn.
just sort of...
Oh, totally my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's totally.
2.
And Annie.
All right, so draw. I can play it. Yeah, wait.
Damn it.
Next turn.
Next turn, but I have to discard something, don't I?
Yes.
No. I think I can
If you-
play it,
If you draw something, you have to discard it.
but it's
You
a
can
card I
discard.
can play. It's a systems check.
And actually, you've got 12 cards, so you have to discard one. But no, you can't play that because it's
Oh,
the hand
this-
plus what's on the table equals 10.
Yeah, I don't think that
Except for
hold the
this-
count.
except
Oh,
for
Hold
the
the
right.
countdown doesn't count toward it.
That's right. Sorry, brain fart.
I don't know
Wait
why
a
these
minute.
cards are stuck together.
It's
Oh, there we
what
go.
is it? It's
got it.
Rocket Labs. It's only business. Is that what they call it? It's business time.
They call
Yes.
the mission "It's Business Time." I think this is the first launch that they actually have a working payload on it. So I have to. Oh, they're
I can do that.
there. All right. So now
Oh,
I officially
sorry.
discarded. Okay, go ahead.
Apologies, I was ahead of you.
Yeah, Paranor has held my countdown.
So, did you do the
Which kind of sucks, but
draw?
Now
and
I have
discard
to
thing?
discard something.
All right.
All right.
Now
Bird.
it's my turn. Now I can get rid of that hold, and now
Yep.
I can discard. Come on, both of you.
Hold.
There you go.
There you go.
And I have what? 1,
You
2,
get to draw.
4, 5. Oh yeah, that's right. I get to draw. Draw,
Because
which is not
that
helpful,
removes one of your cards.
but I can play a card. So there we go. Now I'm down to 4.
Wait, no,
Wait.
because you just played the systems check.
Oh, well, I have a 4 in my hand now.
Yeah.
Yep.
But,
Right. Oh, bloody hell.
Rocket Lab is, I believe...
I have no choice.
You have no choice to what?
Might recognize the Electron rocket.
Yeah. The Electron Rocket, I believe they're an American company. But
Your
they
turn,
launched out
though.
in New Zealand. Whose turn?
Whose
Mine?
turn?
No.
No.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to get rid of this one.
yeah, they're not... Their media department isn't nearly...
Why did I do that?
I know.
I don't
That's
know.
what I was asking.
Can I just put
Too
that
late
back?
now.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Timekeeper.
I'm not gonna...
I still have to discard that one, but
I'm not even gonna care. Whatever.
I don't
all right,
really.
next.
We're not gonna be that serious about it. Yeah, their media team isn't like nearly as strong as like SpaceX. They haven't been around for however long like Arian Space has been around. What, like 20 some years I think Arian Space has been around. So I would say this is their fairly new player. And
Well, they're the one that put up that Harmony ball.
I don't even know what the Harmony Ball is.
It was a glowy piece of metal an artist launched up.
What? You
Okay,
want
I bought
SpaceX
mine.
put a car.
Volume.
SpaceX put a Tesla up there. Whatever.
With a Starman, with a Hitchhiker's Guide Galaxy in the glove box, with a towel. You want to do it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's around Mars at the moment. Anyway.
Anyways, all right. Whose turn is it? As we play Who's on First.
Yours.
No.
Oh, it's mine.
No. Nope. Unless you just went no. I don't think you did because you've got a
Did
system.
Annie do anything ever since I picked up the systems check?
Yeah.
Yes.
You did?
Played
And
a
I,
four.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
that is my
discarded the 4. Yeah.
Well, then I'll use the systems check.
Keeper of Maps, are you going to join us?
I will.
You just slid right into chat.
I did. Because I
Send
have
him
all
an
the
invite.
power.
You have all the power.
Lurk. He's got the power.
Yeah,
right.
Rocket
Bum, bum,
Labs.
bum.
Like when I have like Alexa announce it, it sounded weird because it's like Rocket Lab is
Sounds like a
launching
game.
their rocket Electron. Oh, it is totally my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, there.
All right. Okay.
I think I invited you to the game.
I just need a password.
Oh, it's the same one from before.
Okie
With the
dokie.
caps.
I was lazy.
You're allowed to be
No,
lazy.
if you were lazy, it wouldn't have had any caps. Just saying.
It wouldn't. If she was lazy, it wouldn't have a password.
True.
Yeah, but then we get Rocket Man 69 in. Anyway.
All right. Whose turn? Really?
just
You're just
drew
gonna
the
draw
4.
arrows at me? All right. Paranor, it's you. Yeah, the name does kind of sound like a band, but yeah, I would say that they're a baby compared to some of the other places putting things up.
Uno.
Who's a baby?
Rocket Lab.
Okay, I thought that was a game.
Hey!
No.
I see a Tanner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, Rocket Lab is not a game. It's not a toy set. It's not a
It
rocket
sounds
band.
like it.
I know.
No offense,
right?
Rocket Lab, if you're listening.
Although the Electron is pretty small.
It
It's
is
almost
totally
like a
my
toy.
turn, isn't it? Yeah, it's totally my turn. Let's see.
Actually, I think it's Knowles, isn't it?
No,
No.
because he said Uno
Oh.
when he really has like.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong to call Uno. So it sounds like no one knows what Rocket Lab is besides Annie. Oh well.
Well, she's the one that works here.
Yeah, I am the one getting paid for all of this, so
She better know what she's doing. Otherwise, I'm just going to flip the table.
Did Paranor go?
Please don't flip the table.
Ah,
Oh my
no,
gosh,
God.
please don't.
Table.
All Oh, so Rocket Lab was started by Kiwi. Okay, that totally makes sense.
Oh yeah, they're the ones who put the
And-
disco ball up.
Yeah.
Now I'll flip the table.
Oh, because we had a launch.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, wait, why is
Yeah,
the table
he had the
flipping?
lunch.
Is it just
Because of this.
He saved his cards. It's a space
disappears
snake.
into
Oh.
space? Oh my goodness. So Tanner,
Let go of the cards.
Tanner,
No.
are you going to join us, Tanner?
Tanner.
Tanner. We
Tanner.
can make this a party.
Whoa, what happened there?
You have to let go of the
You
cards.
have to let go of the cards.
I let go of them.
Where's
Are
my
you
think
going
they're
to join
trying-
us, Tanner? Are you going to join us, Tanner?
I think I'm just going to have to launch. I got rid of the pretty background I had. 3D printing cubes at the moment. What are you printing, Tanner? So, yeah. Herleu, which I'm probably slaughtering that, and I apologize profusely, Tanner, is Tanner! Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. So, time to shuffle. Also, if any of you have Steam and have Tabletop, I am Binary Ablaze on Steam.
Nice, Astro.
Oh, nice.
Do not complete that picture, Noel. It'll be the
what
Tesseract,
was I
and then
doing?
the
Oh,
aliens will come and invade us.
All right. I think I'm eventually going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oops.
8,
Don't need you.
9, 10. All right.
Yay.
And then we lost the die. We lost everything, man.
What?
I had everything all set up nice and pretty.
Then Gordon had to come in and ruin it all.
I know.
Oh, there's the die. Where'd the die come from? All right, I rolled an 11
Where's the die? Oh, there it is.
right there.
I roll whatever that is.
4.
What is that?
You
4.
you can hover over it.
4.
Give you a thing.
You could make the die bigger.
I could. That was
9.
6.
Wait.
6.
6. Okay. Now I see the line. Tiny
And
line.
me. We.
You're printing a companion
5.
cube?
Oh, you're making a Tesseract.
I am.
Oh, fancy. All right, so what? Who had the next highest one other than? Because
I have a
11.
5. I don't believe that is a high number.
A Tesseract is also called an octocoron.
All right, you know what? I rolled the highest, so I guess I'm gonna go.
Go.
Discard. Adjust the table.
Come on.
Sorry. Let's get rid of
Yep.
that. Oh, I didn't draw. Hold on. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. I know.
So I should have had your card. You don't need pretty, Astro. You just need something that works.
OID says, I
So,
mean, isn't this the most beautiful
who
launch
is
site
starting?
ever?
It's Paranor's turn.
It's
No, I
Paranor's
went.
turn.
Oh, you went? Okay.
Yes.
I saw it early. Yeah, I saw the T-minus 3 hours tweet. It's a gorgeous
Right.
thing. All right.
So it's my turn. I'm going to play that. I will try and... There. Leave my cards alone, Hole.
I didn't touch it.
Hmm.
No
You see
more
where my hand
touching.
is?
Aw, Tanner can't join voice. Z-Axis is hating him. Alright. So I'm assuming it's my turn. And
Yes,
I played.
I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna get rid of that.
All right.
Of course you do.
What?
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I have shuttle on pad.
Shuttle on
As
pad.
do I.
Flip.
Flip, flip, flip. There you go. And then it's my turn. And I
No,
have a
no,
shuttle
no,
on
no, no,
pad.
no, no.
No,
I
no,
have,
no, 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 no.
Oops. Yeah, you have to discard, don't you?
I have to try and discard.
Okay.
Coordination.
Now I'm putting a shuttle on the pad.
Okay.
Cool.
And I'm stuck. There's a lot of liftoffs that are just being thrown away.
Yeah, I know, right? Probably want all those.
I hope
again.
not.
I
I
have
hope one of them
crew
is not
on
called
my shuttle.
J-Wist.
You have a
Sorry?
crew too?
I do.
Oh no. What will we ever do?
So I just hope one of those thrown away lift are called James.
In here I thought, Keeper of Maps was going to do Paranor a favor. Apparently not.
No. No, you would have buried it, possibly.
Wait. Do we have? That's right. You put the crew on board before you check for good weather because
That's right.
Shuttle, crew, good weather, systems check.
Which
Counts.
totally makes sense.
YYZ says count is still proceeding as of 3 minutes ago. Yay!
All right.
Awesome.
I have good weather.
Yeah, they're supposed to start streaming, I think, 15 minutes before the launch.
We might get through this
It's
game.
my turn. Yeah, we might get through this game. My turn, so
Good
I'm
weather.
gonna discard that and draw.
I'm going to draw, then I'm going to discard.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Systems check.
Hey! Somebody can get
I
their crew
That.
on board in a bit. All right.
I'm still
bye-bye,
waiting for my
Motherfucker.
shuttle.
All right. You threw away a crew.
Disposable crew.
How big is your companion cube going to be, Tanner? I'm excited about the companion cube, and I'm excited about your home printer.
What is he making?
He said he was printing a companion cube. He's got a 3D printer at home.
Okay.
What is a companion cube?
Yes.
Oh. Now
You
I
see,
feel bad.
us peons just don't know. Right?
It's
We
a-
don't have a printer.
It's a.
Is it your go, Noel?
I don't know. I'm still listening to
Aw.
I believe it
It's a
is.
Cube
small
discussion.
Companion cube.
uh,
Companion cube is an object from Portal and Portal 2. It is a
Oh,
cube that has a heart on the side of it. And
Okay.
I know
you
what
want
it
to.
is.
The
now.
game's been out long enough that it's not even considered a spoiler. In either Portal 1 or Portal 2, you have to put the companion
Seriously?
cube
Yep.
in the.
Wow.
Why did you discard that?
because
And he
Your
didn't
turn,
discard
Annie.
anything. So
No, I'm just.
there's this terrible part of me that's like, I could, and then there's the other
And
part of
play
me
it
that's
on,
like,
on Paranor on his launch sequence. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
My close launch sequence.
all right,
Yeah.
you know what?
And she's going to do that to you, Paranor.
No,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
not necessarily to him. But yeah,
I'm next to you.
you are next to me, but you have no
We-
cards
we-
down. That would just be mean.
And we have no flip direction, so
Yeah.
it's going to be mean.
Well, Tanner says in both games, you have to destroy the companion cube. You have to destroy it. It's part of the level. Although I think there's an achievement for getting through the level without destroying the companion cube, but I don't know. Oh, and I'm assuming it's my turn.
It is.
All right, and I have good weather. But Portal and Portal 2 were put out by Valve, who owns Steam, and they've been out for a while, and they're fun physics Portal games with the storyline.
Puzzle solving.
Yeah, I think you'd like it, Paranor.
Oh, I've watched some gameplay. It does seem interesting.
Portal 2, like, is
It's
a
your
lot of
go,
fun.
Annie.
Let's see. I can't do the thing, so I'm gonna have to do that.
Well, I'll take that.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
Throw away some good weather.
Throw away some good weather. Well, are you still
I need to get
hoping
rid
for
of
that?
some crew.
You just
Alright.
throwing the crew away?
I did.
What?
They're all drunk anyway.
So, hi there. Hi there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So I need to draw a card. And, yeah. That's that.
That was a little
Mhm.
early in the game to do that.
Nah.
Well, I guess I won't need that anymore.
But I believe I need that.
Talk about helping your friends.
I mean, I'll help you. Are you ready for me to help you, Paranor?
It's... Oh, look at that, Paranor. And in
Told you
another...
I'd help you.
And in another go-around, you'll be able to play it.
Hey.
Too many fours. I need something else.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Oops.
it got it. Yeah, it ate your 5 too.
Well, it eats everything. I have to go and do the 5, start again at 5, don't I?
No, you don't.
Oh,
You can keep the
ouch.
5.
well,
Tenna.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
There.
oh, so those two go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. I will help you. All right. So.
Hello, Tanner.
Hello.
Then you get a
Whoa.
new card.
Hey,
Ouch.
whoa, Tanner, you're
Hang on.
Overgain.
One, two,
Overgain.
3, 4,
you
5.
already
1, 2,
did.
3, 4, 5. I have the right
Okay,
number.
you're good. Yeah.
High
Wait,
gain.
Do I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I do
10.
need to discard. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My turn. Guess what, all? I got a shuttle. Yay.
Yay! Tanner
I'll take
has a
that.
floating ground.
Before someone else does.
I should probably invite Tanner, huh?
I'm probably not going to play. I'm
Whoa.
tinkering.
Okay.
Oof.
Tanner, you are overdriven.
Yeah, you've got a nasally mounted boom mic, it sounds like.
And the gain is on high.
And the ground is floating. Other than that, perfect audio.
Whose turn
It's
is
your
it?
go.
It's mine.
Your go.
It's mine.
It's
All right.
always your go.
It's always my go.
Or mine.
You're missing a
Wait.
5.
I need that.
The 5 is under the 4. It sucked itself together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Leave my cards alone.
I'm helping.
I'm helping. Pound on it with a plastic hammer. I'm helping.
And Paranor's helping more, apparently. Paranor, did you go?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
better,
my turn?
Tanner. You're a little soft, but yeah, it's better.
I had the wrong
Oh.
And you're clipping.
Bonk.
because Discord, I guess.
There we go.
Are you
All right.
making
Okay.
tea in the background too?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I wish. Probably just ambient laptop noise.
Well, that sounded like a high squeal, like a tea kettle, man. I'd get that checked out.
Or a hamster and a squeezer.
I assume it was the hard drive because I think it had selected the hardware mic in the laptop.
Oh,
Nice.
So it was probably just the disk spinning.
lovely. I keep forgetting that, laptops have
Get
these
off.
buttons.
I can't
Yeah.
see. I don't need that.
Fortunately, my printer is not next to my main rig, so I have
Oh,
to.
bloody hell,
That
yeah.
would be so loud. All right, 5.
Mm-mm.
I need a systems check. There was like 10 of them thrown away already.
I know, right? And I can't help you with that. I don't have an extra to throw away. And even if I had an extra, I'd be holding on
Okay.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to scrub.
Yes! Yes! This is great! Gordon, you have
And I'll
to
take
throw
that
all
I
of
know
that
where
away.
you live, Noel.
He does.
Throw all of that away and redraw.
All right, just a second.
Talk about stream swatting. It's sniping. So.
Do I have to throw away all the cards in my hand as
Yeah,
well?
everything.
Yes.
Everything has to go. He's like,
It's only one of those cards, I think, too.
No, but the 3 in my hand I have to throw away too.
Yes.
yeah,
And that red card is supposed to be on the top.
yeah, that is supposed to be on the top.
Whoops.
Is it?
Click and hold.
Yep.
Yeah. Which, that is so tempting.
Where's the
that
deal?
doesn't seem right.
What am I? I'm
Where's the-
blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm taking it.
Counting with you can't. Can you?
You
Hold
shouldn't
on.
be able to.
I'm not sure you can. I'm just reading.
Okay. That would be so much fun, though.
I know, but I don't know that you can.
You'd never get rid of it.
Note: no player at any time during the game can pick up the scrub the mission card from the top of the discard deck.
Yeah, put it back.
I did. Okay, well,
I wonder if that's true of the.
The other ones?
Just to hold the countdown.
now we're all gonna read. They're all gonna read the rules. Find out we've all been playing the game wrong.
No, we haven't been playing it wrong. We haven't been exploiting that particular part of the game.
I think that's the second time we've seen the card, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is only the
it
second
doesn't
time.
apply to the. Doesn't apply to the hold the countdown because it gets discarded with the system check on top.
Yes.
So the system
So the-
check would be the one to be pulled from the discard.
Yeah.
Okay. So, man, I could see why they're like, nope, you can't do that because
Whose turn is it?
It would just be perpetual, like, nope, you're
yeah, it's
everyone
probably-
be scrubbed.
Yeah, I
and-
think it's your turn.
Me?
Yeah,
mine.
we're gonna say it's your turn, Gordon.
No. Because
No, I threw the 3.
You threw.
I haven't
3.
played since I played the
Okay.
board, so there's my
All
3.
right, so now it's Gordon's turn.
Just hang on. Go away.
Out there in the audience, I swear.
Mm.
Because,
You know, payback, right?
pretty much.
Payback.
Annie,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, I can play, so I'm gonna play. Also, tomorrow morning, afternoon? No, afternoon.
Which?
Tomorrow afternoon. My tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
Just UTC time.
I can't convert to UTC.
Now I can get rid of that.
Really, it's not that hard.
I think am I to the point where I add 5? I think I'm at the point
Yes.
where I add 5.
You're Eastern, you add 5.
So 6 p.m.
1800.
1800 UTC.
So 1 p.m. Eastern.
You know, for all of us normies. Oh, it's my turn again. Now it's your turn. So yeah, 1800
Systems go.
UTC. I am back to streaming colorizing telescope data.
Woo!
Nice.
And all next week we should be back to our regularly scheduled programming. Woo! So that's pretty
Cool.
exciting. Yeah.
Great.
It's been weird. Like, okay, I go to this conference and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna.
Annie's
it's
turn.
Totally my turn.
It's always your turn.
It's always my turn. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna, stream the Sunday after the conference because recovering. That makes sense. And then we're like, oh, by the way, we're going on hiatus. I'm like, I just told all of these people that I stream on Sunday at this cards.
Another one.
Well, there is a good reason for it.
I know there is a very good reason for the
yes.
hiatus, but yeah. So
There's a very good reason that we're coming back as well.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to assume it's my turn. There's an arrow being drawn at me. It's my turn.
So what I think happened to my printer is some plastic got in one of the motors,
Oh no!
and so that's why it keeps gumming up on me. So I'm in the process of removing said motor from the mount and figuring out what is wrong with it.
Paranor, have you gone yet? Or are you busy typing at Annie?
It's not my
turn
turn.
again.
I win.
Okay. Okay.
I win.
Four.
Four. All right. Who has another hold the countdown card?
Yeah, I will take that.
But yeah, it was, yeah, I go to this conference, tell people, oh yeah, I stream most Sundays. I had a QR code on the back of my business card and everything. It's probably my turn. And be like, oh yeah, we're on hiatus. You're like, okay. But yay, I'm excited. I get to
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I get to colorize
3.
data
Yoink.
tomorrow.
And show dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could show all the
Doggos.
dogs. It's dark. Otherwise, I'd have the doggy cam on now, but it's dark and I didn't put a doggy bed in the corner.
And treats.
I was going to say treats.
I have their Cheerios. Like, totally have their Cheerios ready.
Well,
It's my
well
turn
treat
again.
yourself to a turn there, Andy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's totally my turn. Whoa, look at all these arrows, man! Alright. Okay, I win. It's Paranor's turn. Bug him.
He's a Canadian. We don't bug Canadians.
Eh?
What if I want
Eh?
to be
Alright,
a
done?
Canadian?
Paranor, done?
What if I want
Yeesh.
to be a Canadian?
What's that?
What if I want to be a Canadian?
Well, then you have to fill out some paperwork.
I know.
And get a good toque.
And get a
Yeah.
job. I know what a toque is. In fact, I think I technically have one. I made it myself too.
And you'd probably get a job fairly easily.
Yeah.
1. Favorite human is majored in business.
Uno.
Uno. Oh yeah, I have Uno. Huh.
Yes, same.
Launch Uno.
Go away.
Go away. Ugh. Yeah, you immigrated to Canada land.
Narnia. Just say Narnia.
Narnia.
Canada doesn't exist.
No, I checked. Canada exists. I have business cards that say I work for them. So
Wait, whose
Like
turn is it?
True.
Yours.
yours.
Really? Are you sure you
Who
want it to
else's?
be my turn?
Yes, draw the card.
you gonna
No,
win?
you don't. Oh, bloody hell. I had one too. I'd win second.
I have one
I
as
just
well.
had a systems check.
All right, so we have what, 15 minutes until they're supposed to start their stream? Do you think we can do another round in 15 or attempt for another launch in 15?
Sure, we'll try.
Probably.
Maybe only 10 minutes? Yeah, let
We'll see
me-
If we remember
Who's
whose turn
you-
it is. Should be.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I don't talk so much.
Come on, cards align.
I think I might eventually just
Flip.
I really like this card game. And the Uno we play is
What did you?
scripted.
Yeah, we could
Get that
play Uno.
flipped.
Yeah, want to play
I'll
quick
show you
hand Uno?
flipped. Yeah, we could play Uno.
All right,
Uno's better. Yeah.
Uno's better.
Let's flip this. Yeah.
Flip that.
There you
Bye
go.
bye. The words.
I like how the
I
drawing.
love
I-
that.
that.
I got some
I want
cards.
to script launch because I think launch is fun, and I think it'd be a whole lot more fun scripted. All right, we all loaded
Sure.
in.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
And we're gonna play quick hand Uno.
Clockwise, who's going first?
Not
Where's
me.
that
Bring your
die?
die.
Hmm?
How
Oops.
do you spawn a die?
I'll go first.
You'll go first. I'm just gonna
Okay.
say.
Hey, new guy, you go first.
You go first.
Wait.
Okay.
No.
Are you
Blue.
serious?
I'm absolutely serious, and it's blue. You're up,
Oh,
Paranor.
my.
Excellent start.
Thank you.
Star Song says that they
Got
forgot
it.
how to play Uno.
So
We had people that had forgotten how to play Uno too when we played this for the
You're up, Paranor.
the thing.
Ah.
We are apparently very vicious
Green.
at Uno.
All right. There's green.
We can be.
Oh,
So it's green.
Aye.
you're up, Annie.
Am I not? I'm up.
Yep.
You should have a card to play.
I would
totally
think.
do.
Reverse.
Oh, this is gonna. What is that?
You're up, Gordon.
A 9. That's a 9.
Thing with a 9. Off you go.
Off you
All
go.
right. It is a red.
No, it's not. Get in.
And Annie's turn.
So what color is it then?
Green.
Green.
Get in.
All right. Cool. Gordon's turn.
No, it's
Now it's red.
red.
Oh, perfect. I wanted it there. Better know.
Mine.
Skippo. I do not have
Go.
Skippo. It might be in the workshop.
I have Skippo.
And
What
now
is
it's
Skippo?
I'm assuming it's my turn.
It's another.
Yes.
Yes.
It's another form of crazy eights like Uno. It's really interesting with 2 packs.
Uno.
Oh,
already. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. He totally does have Uno.
he does.
Good turn.
All right.
Annie.
Is it
Hey,
still
we.
red?
Yes.
Yes.
Ugh.
Or the
What-
number
What
to
did
the
you
number.
expect?
Uno.
You have to match the match the color of the number, and that's it.
What did Uno expect?
Better know.
Huh?
What?
Paranor.
Tam,
Oh,
Tam
yeah.
kinda weird.
go.
Annie.
Comment from the peanut gallery. Yes, I know.
Ooh.
It's my turn. It's always my turn.
All right. Better know.
Okay.
So easily distracted.
Gordon.
Gordon. Oh,
Annie.
Ooh.
Gordon.
Gordon.
They promised me no stream sniping too.
Better know.
Oh, it's alright, Star Song.
bonk.
We like
Go.
red and
And-
it's green or red.
Red.
That
Hey,
color.
hey, yeah, it's that color. No, we when we played this, we've totally like read the rules and argued over the rules.
The rules are right over here.
Well, I
Better
don't.
know.
They're not showing on the stream,
Mine?
but now they're showing on the stream. Yeah, the
Oh,
rules
I-
are right
I-
over here. And,
Or wherever.
Annie?
I guess over here.
who's? Am I drawing too?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
What are we, red?
Yeah.
Red.
Unless you have another draw too, and then you can make somebody.
No.
Oh
Some
no, that
rouge.
doesn't work. Or does it?
Yeah, it does
No.
work.
Okay.
No, not if it.
Yes.
Not if
Better know.
See?
Yes.
Huh?
See?
Rule
This is-
3.
Are you sure?
No, if you have to draw cards.
Oh, if you have to draw. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought if you said if you had it in your hand.
But I don't have it in
But
my
she
hand.
doesn't have to pick
Alright.
up 2 anymore.
I wish I had it in my hand, because that would be hilarious. All right.
7.
4.
4. It's not Gordon's turn.
That's okay.
Okay.
It could get pretty intense. I'm assuming it's my turn. It's always my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it, Star Song. You missed it.
Gordon.
It was
Me?
pretty intense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we were streaming or not, or if we were just like doing a practice play off the stream, but
Fair enough.
It doesn't get intense. I don't know what you're talking about.
it got intense.
I think Nancy almost got the knife.
It was the golf. It was the golf,
Wait.
and someone
Whoa.
There we go.
and someone turned off gravity
Gravity.
and made the world bouncy,
Uh,
and
Go.
neglected to tell Nancy.
wasn't that?
I'm pretty sure you were the one who was adjusting all the parameters of the game.
I know, but wasn't it you that was egging me on?
It was Noel's idea, I think.
Oh,
No.
it was somebody's idea. It was somebody's idea. It wasn't mine. It just happened to be that I was hosting the game, so
All right.
I'm the one that made. Yeah, we totally
wait.
didn't tell Nancy.
I am going to call Gran. Green.
The only suggestion I ever made was to play with cubes. And no one used it.
No, we didn't play golf with cubes.
But we could totally play with pucks. You agreed to play with pucks.
Yeah, the pucks were cool.
That was the only suggestion I ever made.
The,
Is it a bad time to say I'm a Canadian? That speaking of
Whose
pucks,
turn is it?
You're all Canadians except for me. I'm the only
yeah.
I
non-Canadian.
believe, isn't it? You played the two, right, Paranor?
yes.
Okay, my
So
turn.
it would be.
Yeah. Okay, is that-
I think it's going to be
Ooh.
blue.
All right.
Paranor.
All right.
Uno.
We need to get him.
Oh.
I had to think about that. See if I can
Whoops.
change things.
Come back here.
Winning.
It's past tense. Oh,
That was me. I totally flipped the table, and I regret nothing.
All right.
Let go of the bits
Let
in the
go
middle.
of the bits. Let
No.
it just fly.
Noel.
Fine.
All right.
Can you fly, Bobby?
So.
All right. Check on the launch.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check on the launch. But I am going to make. There. I'm going to promote all of them, and I'm probably going to
Completely
this.
regret that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm regretting this already, but they're all promoted, so they're gonna do a bunch of stuff on the screen.
What are we going to do?
Oh wait, hold on. Nope, the stream is starting.
What?
Yes, I did drop there.
The stream is totally starting.
Oh,
All right.
Which, why is this being?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? What? What's happening?
Those
When?
marbles
Where?
went
When?
through the table.
Why?
the marbles might be falling as well.
Okay. I mean.
Oh, we had
happens.
crokinole. We could be playing crokinole.
Yeah, we could have played crokinole.
I was at a brew pub here, and they had a crokinole board up on the top. I took a picture and posted it
Yeah. you did.
somewhere.
Yeah, I saw it. I
so
feel
did
like
I.
that needs to be a bar game in the States too. So I'm gonna transition
I don't
so
know that
everybody
giving-
can see. But if you had quarters, if you played with quarters and you made it so you couldn't pull the quarters back out, I feel like that would be like an awesome fundraising thing.
Here's some quarters.
Well, if people wanted to, donate to our fundraising thing, they can still do it, eh?
Yeah. We're totally
We should dump the link in chat. There we go. Well done.
yeah. I forgot how much money we have now. Somebody can probably check it.
Well,
I know
We
the
were
last
1625 last I heard.
No, 1635.
1635.
Oh,
1635.
okay. Oh, where
So-
did
It
you
hasn't
go?
changed since. I'm
Yeah.
going to switch mics.
We had that original goal of 1,000, and we did pretty good.
Yeah, beat that goal real quick. I think thanks
real
to
quick.
Fenmail, he put it over the top. That may have been later, though. I can't quite
I'm
recall.
not. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a little fuzzy.
Oh, things are happening.
Well,
Well,
switch it over.
I did.
No, we still see tabletop. There it is. Oh,
Yeah, you have a delay, remember? Wait, is there no audio on this?
actually, I
Or
like
is
their
my audio all
locations
screwed up?
out on nice. Oh, let me unmute the stream check. Yeah, I don't hear any.
Okay, alright, so I'm gonna exit out of...
You're not going to put the game down in a little window?
No.
Oh,
This host left. Oh well.
Yeah, host left. Because I don't think I changed all of my...
Hello and
Wait.
welcome to today's
What?
broadcast of Rocket Lab's third Electron launch.
We don't.
It's business time.
Oh, yes,
We're
there it
coming
is.
to you live from Rocket Lab's brand new
Audio's
Mission
coming through.
Control Center in Auckland, New Zealand, and Launch Complex 1 on the Mahia Peninsula. My name is Danielle Devoy. I'm a senior mission manager here at Rocket Lab, and I'll be taking you through today's Electron
If I
launch.
recall, the
Thanks for
equator is
joining
the
us.
best, but
Earlier
some
today, I
places you
checked
kind
in
of
with a
have,
meteorological
or
operator
it's
and found out that
advantageous
our
to
weather
go.
looks great for today. We're watching the
But-
green wind.
yeah, you
and
get
as
the
of
most
now, we
you
are
get the most
clean and
angle
green.
or the most free
We are
boost
in
off
an
if you launch right
exciting
on the
new era
equator,
of small satellite technology,
depending
one
on the
that's
orbit you're
making
trying to
life
go
on
into.
Earth better. Small
Yeah, if you're
satellites
trying to
have a
hit
crucial role to play in
the
improving
garage point or
understanding of our
something,
planet
if I
and our
recall,
impact
I'm
on
not
it.
the rocket
They help us
scientist.
to connect with each other, enable us to protect people and
Also best for
resources, and they create
geostationary, the
opportunities
ones
to
from
innovate and
equator.
explore. We're excited to be launching small satellites like
I guess
this
I
on
can
Electron today. Its
change
business
my
time
thing.
features a variety of payloads, including several weather monitoring spacecraft, Australia's first commercial CubeSat, and a drag sail that could help reduce space junk. The manifest also includes a spacecraft built by a team of Southern California high school students.
Ooh, fancy.
Today's flight will launch to an initial 210 by 500 kilometer, 85-degree inclination orbit,
Well,
carried
are the
by
rest of
Stage
us
1
going
and its
to
9
remove
3D-printed
ourselves from the
alloy
call?
Rutherford engines.
Yeah.
This is followed by a final push
We don't
to
all
orbit
need to be
by
here.
Stage 2 in its single vacuum optimized
Nope.
Rutherford.
All right, we'll see you in the chat,
Once
guys.
in this
All right.
orbit, the Electron kick
All right.
stage, where our
Have a good
customer
stream.
payloads
Have a
are
good launch.
attached, will be
Thanks.
separated from Stage 2. From here, it coasts for around 40 minutes before the single Curie engine ignites and raises our perigee, or the lowest point in the
There we
orbit,
go.
from 210 kilometers to 500 kilometers. This is known as circularizing in orbit. Once in this orbit, our customer's spacecraft will be deployed over a period of a few minutes, starting with Irvine 01, then the two
Star Song
Spire
is
Lemur
asking,
2 spacecraft,
Anybody work here in
2
science?
Fleet Proxima satellites, and then the Tyvak spacecraft for geo-optics.
I
Another 50
work
minutes after that, the
at/with
HPS
a
Nebeo drag
planetarium,
sail will be extended, at which point
and
all customer
I
payload
got
activities
a
on the
chemistry
mission will be
minor along
complete.
with my,
Earlier
computer
this
science
year, on our
major.
first orbital mission,
So-
still testing, we deployed a spacecraft
the
for data and analytics
Best
company Spire.
description for me,
We're proud to
other
have
than,
Spire on
multimedia
board again,
person,
this time with 2
is I
Lemur 2
tend to get lumped
spacecraft.
in with the
Spire's primary mission involves the collection
informal,
of commercial weather
science
data,
educators.
as well as enabling ship tracking via their Automatic Identification System, or AIS. The team at Spire have shared a brief video with us for today's webcast.
All right. Well, since the other person is done talking and it's really loud music, Starsong asked if anybody worked in science. I work at/with a planetarium, and CosmoQuest pays me, and I have my bachelor's degree in computer science with a minor in chemistry, and I had interest in biology. I essentially just hit burnout, I guess. And yeah, I have familiarity with science. I tend to get lumped in with the informal science educators. I think that's pretty cool. I like being able to explain astronomy stuff to my nephew in terms that are accurate and in a way that he understands, which is not the case for everything in astronomy. But, you know, the planetarium's a pretty cool room. And it's you know, astronomy's gateway science, and planetarium's a good way to hook people into that.
Depending on how large and complex it was. For something a bit bigger, it would be 4 to 6 months, but for something small and easy, as few as 1 or 2. Having all these capabilities in-house brings the time to make a satellite from months down to weeks. EMC testing in-house alone brings something that used to take us a week down to only an hour. What this capability means for customers is that we can improve our satellites more quickly, which means they get better data and more data faster.
Here in Auckland Mission Control, our launch team has just conducted the final go, no-go poll for launch. We are go for launch of its business time. We have approximately 14 minutes until T0.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with a late start. I was a non-traditional student myself because, you know, I went to college and then I deployed, life happened, and I went back to college several years later with, you know, I took classes where, you know, the prereq I had taken like 8 years before that. Like, that was pretty intimidating. So, but yeah, there's 0 things wrong with a late start. My parents never thought I was going to graduate, and I did. So my dad taught my little niece that G was for graduate because she was learning her alphabet at the time. Because, yeah, it was a pretty big deal for my family that I actually finally graduated. So, oh, alright. So look at the scenery. You can hear the birds. It's so nice. Yeah, I only dropped out the once, but I switched majors a couple times. When I went back the second time, I think I went back thinking I was going to do biology, and then for whatever reason, I decided that I'm gonna get done if I just stick through chemistry, because you have to take a decent amount of chemistry for biology. Like a couple semesters worth. 4 semesters worth, actually. I'm like, you know what, I'll graduate faster if I just do chemistry. I'm not the greatest chemist. I will be the first to admit that I'm not the greatest chemist. And, so I had switched from biology to chemistry, and I was also, like, informally double majoring in computer science.
One of the final steps of our pre-launch preparations is the retraction of the strong back assembly. At this time, we have opened the top clamp and will be retracting the strong back by 22 degrees. Electron is fully supported by 4 hold-down points and fed by HVAC and electrical umbilicals.
There is, the way I look at it, in any science, there's a need for people that can program, that know how computers work, etc., etc., etc. It's just weird because since I've graduated with this shiny degree in computer science, I've done very, very little programming. And it's just, I think, been happenstance. I've been doing a lot of multimedia stuff with very little multimedia, excuse me, or art training, which can be, ooh, things are happening on the screen. Which can be frustrating because I can be very slow at it. Okay, so by multimedia, I mean, wait for it, 360-degree photo video, planetarium video, and some graphics. The please hold video that I unfortunately don't have on my machine for the stream, I made all the art move. Austin made the art, I made the art move. The project I'm working on right now, I'm taking other people's art and making it move, and it's fun. Yeah, the rover animation is adorable, and there's so much more I want to do with that rover. I adore the rover. The please hold animation where like rockets collide and things go and happen. Yeah, I did that. Austin did all the art and I made everything move. And it took me 8 weeks, I think, to make that. And I am embarrassed to admit that I've taken a really long time on the Surface Mappers video. The rocket, it's Eddie. It's actually Eddie in the rocket, Pamela's dog. Because there's a couple different... The red rocket, there's nobody in it. But the white rocket is totally
Please don't
Eddie.
adjust your monitors. Our launch site really is that beautiful. Since we have a little more time before liftoff, we can share some more information about the other payloads on board It's Business Time. The Cicero 10 spacecraft from GeoOptics, manifested by Tyvak, brings another commercial weather satellite onto Electron. Joining Cicero is the Irvine 01 spacecraft, built by a collection of high school students from 6 different schools in Irvine, California. This is the first in a series of CubeSats from the Irvine CubeSat STEM program, which gives students first-hand experience in spacecraft design, operation, construction, and exposure to payloads. The students in the program prepared a video to tell us more about Irvine 01's mission.
When I first found out that we were going to send something in space, I couldn't believe it. And here we are about to do something big that I've never seen before.
I feel a little guilty for turning it down, but we've got a good chat going on. And they're talking about the CubeSat and da-da-da-da-da. So Astro YYZ says, looking up the launch site, good for sun synchronous launches. Satellites pass over the same part of the Earth, same time each day. So Stella, the other dog, I like putting Easter eggs in the stuff I do. Eddie was totally the Easter egg for that video. I'm not going to revisit that and add Stella. It just so happened that... Oh, they're talking again.
Australian company Fleet Space Technologies have 2 Proxima satellites on board. These spacecraft will form the foundation of a global Internet of Things communications constellation to provide internet connectivity for millions of sensor devices in remote locations across the planet. Applications for Fleet's tech are almost endless and range from precision agriculture and virtual fences to maritime logistics and mining. What's particularly exciting about these spacecraft is the speed at which they were manifested. They joined Electron in record time, with payload licensing and full integration complete in just 2 months.
2 months. Now 2 months? That's insanely fast.
Nabeo drag sail from HPS of Munich, Germany. The Nabeo is designed to help passively deorbit satellites at their end of life by increasing the amount of drag the spacecraft experiences. This lowers the spacecraft's altitude and drags it back into the Earth's atmosphere, where it burns up on re-entry. Innovations like this will play a significant role in reducing space junk in low Earth orbit. For today's mission, Nabeo will be hosted on the kick stage, but will not separate from the vehicle.
I think she just explained what everything was with the holding off of the thingies and the thing. Yeah, but for Eddie's Easter egg, it just so happened that Pamela had a rocket already made that had Eddie in it. So that's how Eddie became the Easter egg for that video. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Keeper of Maps. I spent a couple weeks.
The count continues to proceed and currently remains go for launch.
I spent a couple weeks up in Kotzebue, Alaska, and the internet was slow. I remember being deployed and having super slow internet, like satellite internet essentially. When you split that between a bunch of soldiers and everybody's trying to get some bandwidth, yeah.
Stand by, LC.
Oh, I hear things. Yeah, you have no streaming video at that point. You have no
LC, FTS mission code.
streaming audio.
Yes. I can confirm that FTS is green and go for launch.
We have a go! We have a go! We have a go!
There should be no red
While
flag
the
when you launch
Electron,
from
which you
extract
see on the launch pad, is launched in New Zealand, the majority of the vehicle, including the engines and avionics, are produced in Huntington Beach, California, in the United States. The 3D printed Rutherford engines start their life in sunny California, where they are assembled and then shipped to New Zealand for testing and integration into the vehicle. Final assembly and testing of vehicle components occurs here in Auckland. When completed, the Electron makes its way by road to the Mahia Peninsula and Launch Complex 1. Our launch site at LC-1 was designed by Rocket Lab and is the only privately operated, FAA-licensed commercial launch range. Next year, Rocket Lab will begin launching from its second Launch Complex 2, currently being constructed at the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport at NASA Wallops on the east coast of the United States. Let's turn over to our control center audio and follow the remainder of the count.
Go.
There you go.
Copy. Vehicle is ready. VMS, this is flight on mission cord.
Go flight.
Roger. We are go for auto sequence. Start
Hey,
at
Uncle Bill,
T-minus
you're
2
just in
minutes.
time!
Copy, locking auto sequence.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
3 minutes and counting.
It said 3 minutes and counting and my counter's off. Hey! Thanks for the cheer. See, I upgraded the stream and made it more fancy. It does look nice and warm. Oh my goodness, there's snow on the ground here. They unfortunately didn't have a press kit, so I can't, spit out random facts without going to Wikipedia. Oh, I bet. And you're going to have a lovely Christmas on the beach. Well, you could
Avionics,
have lovely...
LC on mission code, please confirm all ALV bats have been switched to internal power.
Vehicles on internal power.
And RCO confirm ground power has been disabled on all 3 stages.
I can confirm ground power is dropped on all stages.
To all operators, vehicle is on internal power. Pressing locks.
Yeah, they're not nearly as precise with their launch times. They're like, the launch window is open from this to this. We'll launch within that. And they are. I mean, I thought it was cool to have a launch countdown. It's close. I'm not gonna try to update it.
Pressing Kero.
Hey, Heptacular
PLS,
Raptor?
please disable anti-geysering and confirm.
Anti-geysering is disabled.
Stage 1, confirm that stage 1 is pressed.
Stage 1 pressed.
Stage 2, confirm stage 2 is pressed.
Stage 2 is pressed. Fast barge active.
Deluge turning on.
Pumps on, deluge running.
Setting GNC states. Rereading engines. Flight mode.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Ignition.
We're
3,
doing the thing.
2, 1.
Vehicle.
In state 1.
IRP traffic downrange.
They put a camera on the rocket, guys. Let's do it again.
Dynamic pressure 50% of maximum.
I'm excited about the flight cam.
T plus 1 minute, flight is nominal.
Coming up on maximum dynamic pressure. Max dynamic pressure.
Oh, there's something flying down.
Stage 1 propulsion still nominal.
Altitude 20 kilometers.
Are we gonna be able to
Guidance
see
is
the
nominal.
entire island? That would be cool.
Dynamic pressure has fallen to 50% of maximum.
Power pack CO2-1.
Oh, nothing is going down.
AOS at Chatham's station.
Minimize AOA.
It does, though, doesn't it? Down is bad. Yeah, I know down is bad. Negative on the z-axis? Whoa, check that out.
Entering mode burnout detect.
Time to go 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 2 seconds.
Stage 1
Shutdown.
Miko.
Separating.
Whoa.
Stage
Oh.
2 engine started. Propulsion
Okay,
nominal.
now,
Vehicles
whoa,
stable.
whoa, that escalated quickly.
Separating fairing.
I don't know.
Fairing separation.
Whoa. Yeah, I was gonna say it almost has to be a different camera because that was not the angle we had
2.5
before.
kilometers per second.
IRP continuing to follow a nominal track.
Oh, I'm sorry it's buffering for you. They have so many cameras. I am totally excited.
Flight remains nominal.
It's always bigger on the inside.
Stage 2 propulsion remains nominal.
Coming up on 3 kilometers per second.
They really are some high quality cameras.
Altitude is 200 kilometers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they must all have some sort of dress code going on. Shuttle launches are the new e-sport. I don't really think I saw anyone in the control room. Star Song. I think they're gonna be in geosynchronous orbit. I'm not sure. Oh, I see one woman for sure. Yeah, a lot of them, they all have at least 2 screens. Some have 3. I don't know what I would do with a 3rd screen. That's a lot. I don't know where I would put a 3rd screen. Hey, defense! How many screens does Frasier have? That's a bit much. That's a lot. I wouldn't mind 4 monitors, but I would love to have a 3rd Twitch monitor.
Hot swapping.
I just don't know where I'd put it.
Eject.
Stage 2 propulsion still nominal.
The Electron is unique in that its Rutherford engines are driven by high-performance, brushless DC electric motors and lithium polymer batteries. What you saw a few moments ago was the ejection of 2 of our 3 battery packs from the 2nd stage. This is done to increase performance by reducing the amount of spent mass that's carried to orbit.
Wait a second. This wasn't a fuel rocket. This is like... They just ejected batteries. They just ejected batteries.
Flight failsafe is disabled.
Flight copies.
60 seconds.
That's just... Yeah, lithium oxide. Yeah, batteries. I don't know, they said a DC motor, man. Brushless DC motor.
Stage 2 to mode burnout detect.
That's a lot of lithium.
20 seconds remaining.
I do not know enough about rockets. Yeah, and isn't the fact that it's that's totally different from everybody else, isn't it?
Engine shut down.
Hey, something else is separating, maybe? Or maybe it's just the...
Transfer orbit looks nominal.
And that successfully completes the first half of our flight with a successful orbit injection. Electron's kick stage has separated from stage 2 and is now coasting as planned. The Electron kick stage makes up the final stage of the launch vehicle and provides Electron the capability to precisely inject customer payloads into their final designated orbit, as this graphic explains.
Range copies, IP lifted.
While stage 2 reaches an initial parking orbit, as shown here, the kick stage completes the mission. First, the kick stage is separated from Electron and then performs a 42-minute coast. At 51 minutes into the flight, the kick stage will be ignited and will circularize the orbit, at which point all of our customer payloads will be deployed. As good stewards of the space environment, our kick stage design is such that the Curie engine can perform a deorbit maneuver to enable it to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere faster and burn up, therefore reducing space debris.
Well, they care about space trash, which... okay, that's cool.
As the kick stage enters its coast phase, we're going to transition over to our tracking graphic, which will show the location of the kick stage as it coasts over the Earth. We are currently southeast of New Zealand, with the clock, and when the clock reaches T plus 45 minutes, we'll return with commentary coverage of payload deployment. If you've been staying up late to join us, now might be a good time for a power nap. If you're planning on staying awake, enjoy these sweet tunes from Tim Dodd, the everyday astronaut.
They literally have hold music. I am highly amused. Highly amused. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they put it a little loud. I turned it down. It should be better for your guys' ears. So, turn it way down. It's still loud to my ears, unfortunately. So yeah, that was cool. 3D printed rockets. Fuzzy launch time. Electric powered. That's all pretty cool stuff that doesn't happen here. So yeah. This is totally cool. It was a very sleek launch. Very sleek launch. Alright. Turn down the music on my end because it is very loud. Turn it back up for you guys. Hey, you know, I don't care where... Yeah, they didn't, they're not really good about putting out press kits, which is weird to me. That is totally a nice score. Cause yeah, this is really only the second launch I've covered. But, Keeper of Maps is all on it. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, they didn't really have a press kit. There wasn't a whole lot, but they're obviously, you know, still new with this. They're still getting their feet wet. The last thing Keeper of Maps posted was the Electron may be a small booster, but Rocket Lab thinks it can do very big things. The company aims to make spaceflight more frequent and accessible with Electron, which can launch about 500 pounds to orbit for about $5 million per flight. It was supposed to launch in April, but they had motor control glitches to work out. So yeah, this is pretty cool. The Merlins on the Falcon, by contrast, are fed using pumps powered by fuel ignition. Thanks, Null. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. I have no idea what their budget is compared to like SpaceX or ULA or Arian Space, etc., etc., etc. Ooh, $10,000 a pound to orbit? That's not bad. I know SpaceX and ULA and Northrop, like all three of those companies, they all have NASA contracts, so they're partially government funded. You know, they have other customers that they're putting, you know, SpaceX especially, where they're putting, you know, international customer payloads into orbit. Northrop, I think, does more with military, it seems, from my very, very, very brief research. So, you know, it's military contract, it's a bit more secure. But you essentially have to prove that you can do this stuff. Like, SpaceX wasn't always huge. SpaceX started out small like Rocket Lab did. Like, they weren't always a major carrier of, you know, cargo to ISS. Yeah. I haven't been paying much attention to the tracker because it's kind of hard to see on my screen. But yeah. Yeah, SpaceX did have a lot of failures. Yeah, cool. They got, you know, spaceman and car and all that up into, you know, orbit. I remember there being questions about whether they could be counted on to take, you know, essential materials to the ISS. I think when they first started doing it, they were taking non-essential supplies just in case they had a mega spectacular failure. Hey, Paranor, you should pop outside in a little bit and look up high to the east of you. Oh, it's too cloudy. I know that feel. I know that feel. CubeSat, Uncle Bill writes, CubeSat revolution has a lot of investors and entrepreneurs scrambling to make systems to launch these small loads cheaply. Yeah, CubeSats. Yeah, CubeSats are cool. Like, oh, look, these tiny things. You still have to get them up in the air. And yeah, I'm sure we can afford the CubeSat. It's more like, can we afford the launch? Can we afford the launch? Yeah, there are a lot of companies on the challenge. Don't forget, like, the Moon Challenge, the Lunar Challenge, has been extended. Like, we thought we got rid of it, but it's map the moon ourselves rather than, you know, circling craters on these super high-res images. Nah, we'll just do it ourselves. It's all right. It's all right. Guys, I love you, but that's a lot of data. That actually probably keep me busy for a long time. Yeah. Yeah. There's a reason why we're training machines to know what craters look like. That's very tedious. Come on. I know some of you have watched me circle craters, and after a while, it just so tedious. Yeah, well, Voyager's still sending Voyager's still sending data back, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of things about the BFR that lend themselves to innuendos. But yeah. Yeah, machine learning is cool, but we do need the peoples. We do need the peoples. Be like, hey, you want to circle some craters? I got some craters you can circle. Come on. Fluffy, big fluffy rocket. I'm digging it. Big fluffy rocket. One of those is closed, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's Mercury, the Moon, or Vesta that's closed. Maybe I went in and deleted the one that's closed. Fluffy craters. Aha, that's what I thought. Star Song, there's a reason why you can't circle the tiny craters. Because we don't care about those ones. We really only want to know about the craters that are larger than your cursor. Assuming you have a standard size cursor. If you draw the circle around the crater and it stays red, it's too small. That's, you know, just how the software is designed. The software, you also have to remember when you're looking at those photos, you're looking at a really zoomed in image. There's a reason there's no scale or size or anything there. And I don't remember the reason. Tanner might not know that. Or Tanner might not. Tanner might know that. But yeah, those images that you're looking at are slices of a bigger reason. Tanner says, reason is reasons. I think it has to do with psychology and how we're collecting data for research and a bunch of other things. All I know is that there's a reason there's no scale. And that we care about the size, but apparently some of the smaller sizes, or some of the smaller craters are so small because they're tiny and we don't want to count those for whatever reason. I don't know about the pixels being rectified because I don't work on that part of the project. It's because we can't reticulate the splines. Or farther off track than the near nadir, that means absolutely nothing to me. So, but yeah, no, I don't know the answer to these questions because it is literally not the part of the project I work on. I know just enough information to get myself in trouble and try to explain to other people why you should circle craters. But yeah, the images that you're looking at are more zoomed in than you think they are. Go for it. Ask her. Totally ask her. I don't even... I think Keeper of Maps is making stuff up at this point. I'm sure he's not, and I'm sure there's some, like, geo-satellite, thing. Oh, rectified, then all the pixels are the same size. I don't know. I know, how dare I not know? It's the end pixels. Yeah. Apparently there's some skew. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is some skew. I had a feeling that this had something to do with, like, mapping and things. Excuse me. Tisk pixel skew. Pew pew! Astro YYZ asks, what happens to all the mapping data? That is also a very good question that Tanner may or may not know the answer to. I know that all of the data from people collecting it, I know it's all compounded, and I have seen images of, like, all of these circles put together, and it's like circles on circles on circles on circles. And I know for a while that was then fed into essentially an algorithm to teach the computers how to circle a crater, because if computers do it, they don't circle craters. Tanner, I'm going to bug you about this on like Monday or Tuesday, but I think we actually had at one point a graphic of computer without training circling craters versus humans, and humans were much better at it because we're these pattern recognition machines, man. We have a superpower that computers don't have. And Heptacular Raptor said, circle, circle, dot, dot, now you have the crater spot. That's adorable. And I kind of want to animate that, but it'll take me like 6 months to animate it. Yeah, craters are very varied in their visual appearance. Yeah, like a stop sign. Yes. Something like that, yes. Like stop signs. If I showed you a stop sign from, let's say, Kuwait, which is the same red octagon with the same white stripe, but it doesn't have English on it, you would recognize it as a stop sign. If I showed you a stop sign from Papua New Guinea, I think it's Papua New Guinea, where it looks really, really weird, it's not an octagon, but it's still red and still has that white border and says something, you would recognize that as either a yield, because we're used to the triangle as a yield, or you'd recognize it as a stop sign. A computer, like a self-driving car, would just right through that stop sign and probably hit somebody. I saw something where they put stickers over parts of stop signs and algorithms did not recognize it at all as a stop sign, just because part of it was obscured. So, yeah. We pull in a whole lot of data and process it subconsciously that essentially computers can't do. Computer brains are awesome, but human brains are awesomer. So, yeah. And human brains have to teach computer brains, which is both awesome and terrible. Alright. BRB! Yeah, I don't have any video. I mean, I guess I could make this like full screen and step away and get more water, but nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. See, where's little icon now? All the way down there. I don't think this catches my mouse. It's all the way down here. Yeah. Like how we see faces and all sorts of things. Like we're primed to pull out faces. Ooh, Tanner's pulling out data from live. What? Do eyes really have pre-processing? That's wild. It's almost like dinosaurs having brains in their tails. Wild. Saw that one coming. Ay. Yeah, I think I remember reading something about that too. And we totally have that gut-brain access thing going on, which, yeah, as someone who lives with anxiety, yeah, sometimes my gut literally knows something is wrong before my brain does, and my gut processes it faster. And it is not pleasant. the brains in the in their arms just get bored. Hey, Disillusioned. Yeah, you missed the launch. It apparently because it didn't happen on US soil and didn't follow USGS things, they get to be a little wibbly wobbly with time. Yeah, now we're just kind of following the little icon. The little icon that I'm circling with my mouse, that is where bits of it are now. I think it's at a part where they don't have data from it. I don't really remember. I remember something from the Arian space launch where it was like, oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully just one bit. Ignore my grammar. My grammar is terrible. But yeah, I think we're at the part of the launch where the ground stations are shown as green circles. Okay. Yeah, where there's just not much they can really show us or tell us, and nothing really is exciting is going on. So, you know, they have some nice soothing music. They have this nice graphic, which they're updating. And they have this progress bar over here, which I am a huge fan of this progress bar. Towards the top, which is under the thing, there's some other stuff. Yay! Thanks for the cheers! Possibly? I would guess so. Yeah, no, if it's late, you should go to bed. Yeah, it looks like that's where everything's gonna intersect. Night, Noel. See you later. We'll play video games later. I think there will be video games tomorrow, but not on stream. I don't think. So, 60,600 images for moon mappers. That's a lot. I mean, everyone's afraid to play Nancy at mini golf. We could stream video games tomorrow night and raise some more money for the kids. Yeah, 60,000. Isn't that wild? We could do that, but there's some software we need to test out, essentially, for future streaming. So hopefully when we do the Hangout-a-thon and we do play games or have different things going on our monitors, you can see more than just, you know, the host monitor. Which would be nice, I think. Because, like, Astroneer at one point, you know, Tanner and Jay were on, like, one planet, and I was by myself on another planet. And Tanner, I totally lost the thruster you sent me with, but that's okay, because I built a shuttle to come back in. Yeah. I think it... Did you find your ramp? Did you go to the planet? Night, Paranor. Rest well. Yeah, don't hit the wall. We left me Duke of Hazard ramps on Terran. I haven't gone back to Terran yet. I think I'm at the point where I'm like stockpiling the things that you can't get on Terran to take back with me. But I have the fuel, the hydrazine or whatever it is, fuel shuttle. so now I can go make multiple launches. So that's exciting. Yeah, I think his tooth was actually taken care of. Heptacular raptor, which is good. He's in a lot less pain now. He was sounding pretty rough. Yeah, multiple launches with the one rocket. See, now I feel like I should be playing Astroneer. But, But yeah. Up. They're getting closer to Africa. So, while we're talking about games and things, do you guys have any preference for, what you want to see me or us in general play while we're waiting for the launch stream to kick in? So originally I was thinking Kerbal Space because, fake rockets and then real rockets. But games are better with more people. So yeah, which is why we switched to tabletop. Because a good group of us have tabletop on Steam. And there's that launch card game, which I thought was appropriate. We totally could defuse some bombs and just watch me blow up over and over and over again. We could do that. I think that one would be a good one for a group of people. Again, tick, 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 tick. Again, for any of you watching, I am Binary Ablaze on Steam. You can go ahead and add me. If you happen to have some of the games we play, we can chat about you, playing on stream with us. Tanner says, out of the 60,000 images that we have of the moon, about a third of them have one or more craters marked. Yeah. Only a third of the images have one or more craters circled. That's crazy. I can't believe there's so many pictures. Yeah. A third. Wow. Oh, we're over Africa now. Yeah, it is pretty good, but I know they're the long pictures broken down into the frames. Tanner, do you know the progression for the images, if it just takes the strip and it just moves you down the strip, or does it flop you around everywhere? Yeah, it's a lot of data. Oh, it just flops you around everywhere. Okay. Makes sense, really. Priority based. So what's the priority? The least amount of marks? Oh, Star Song, yeah, it's it's secret. Okay. I'm asking too many questions, guys. AKA, I don't know. That's fair enough. No, what I think would be cool, which would probably be difficult to implement, would be having teams or guilds or parties or whatever on the website so you can team up and whoever circles the more craters or whatever, or just being able to I mean, you can kind of compare. I know it's deep on the backlog. I know you can kind of compare how many craters you've circled compared to somebody else, but I think it would be fun to have little competitions, oh yeah, the Oh, has a nice breakdown on the payloads. That's pretty cool. I think it would be fun to have like crater circling competitions. Yeah, and we can improve it soon, which I'm excited about. Hot sauce. More science. Oh, it's... Hey, Fletcher King! You have no data to report because of the time-lapse sequence. Yeah, I just feel like circling craters should be more of a social thing, and might be helpful to get more people interested. Yeah, I wonder if they're about to go live too, because it's entering the green thing, which is hard to see. Essentially gamify circling craters. It's in the green circle. And they're not quite to the top of the payload deployment. Let me try that again. Payload deployment cure burn. Keep circling craters and nobody explodes. I mean, I'm not sure how we'd make it happen. I know there's a website out there for writers where if you don't type enough, it'll delete your writing. Things like that. Or if you type enough, it'll show you pictures of kittens and dogs and, you know, and such along the way. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I thought that was pretty harsh too when I saw it. I was like, wow, I'd be mortified. As we wait. I'm trying not to pass out on you guys. I think I'm doing an okay job. No, nothing. Just do. So, yeah, it's doing things. I wonder if their Twitter has anything going on. Yeah, we totally dig feedback from the users. I mean, looks like they're coming back. Oh, thank you for catching the Twitter. Yay! Oh, they are definitely keeping up on their Twitter feed. I feel bad for not, you know, paying attention to it before. They're essentially live tweeting everything. Hey, there it is.
From the expected ignition of the kick stage and delivery of the payloads to their final mission orbit. Since reaching orbit, Electron has traveled over the South Pacific, across the expanse of Antarctica and the South Atlantic, and up to the western coastline of Africa and Western Europe.
Yeah, look at the room full of nerds doing their nerdy job things. Sending rockets into space with electricity and batteries. Because we can.
Currently, Rocket Lab is standing by to reacquire
Checking the
telemetry.
batteries.
Flight is still nominal.
Ejecting the batteries. Sending them back into the atmosphere. So it's gonna rain down lithium somewhere. Oh. Hi, dog. She's still not in the spot where I can turn on the doggy cam. I'm assuming you literally know more about this than I do. They look a lot less tense than what they did before.
AOS at Azores Station.
Alright, you need to share
Our
that
mission
story.
operators are closely monitoring vehicle telemetry, which was recently reacquired through our ground station in the Azores.
So yeah, they have telemetry. Alright, keeper of maps. How and why did you curse a launch? You have to tell the story now. To launch the Quickbird satellite, which I know 0 things about. Quickbird satellite, nice clean launch. So I called up my contact at the satellite operator and said, hey, congrats on the launch. 20 minutes later, didn't separate from fairing and
Rocket
return
Lab
to
is
Earth.
ramping up our launch cadence with multiple missions manifested for 2019 and beyond. There are a variety of job postings on our webpage, rocketlabusa.com, for roles in New Zealand, California, and Virginia. I hope everyone that has dreams of spaceflight will check them out.
20 minutes later, it didn't separate from fairing and return to Earth. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Launching stuff is hard. I mean, think about all the things we've literally crashed into the moon. And there are many, many, many Mars missions that just essentially crash into Mars. Clean up in aisle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! It was going to be the first commercial 1-meter optical satellite. They told you not to ever call again after that, didn't they?
Pressing carry.
Pre-Asia off.
He still answers your calls? I'm slightly amazed. Just slightly amazed. I'd be like, You better not be calling me on lunch day. I don't want to hear from you. Oh no. Alright, go get your beverage, Tanner. You didn't call him on the next launch. I think that was a good move. Remove before flight pin. Aren't those like brightly marked so you know to not remove them except for when it's time to remove them? Up, up. Payload deployment. Curie burn? Cure burn. Curie burn? I think it might be Curie burn. They're not talking, so I don't know. I think they were literally told to wear black shirts. I know, right? Be nice
In
to
all
know.
stations, we have confirmation of stage 3 ignition.
The kick stage ignition has been confirmed, and the vehicle is now performing a 1-minute burn.
So it is doing the burn. Hooray! Payloads seem to be called lemurs. We're going to have flying lemurs. Flying lemurs, guys. High five, Delta 5.
And we've had stage 3 cutoff, engine cutoff.
Kick stage shutdown confirmed. We are about to begin the payload deployment sequence. The following is a simulated video of our deployment sequence in real time. The first payload to be deployed is Irvine-01, followed by the 2 Spire Lemur 2 spacecraft, the 2 Fleet spacecraft, and then the Tyvak Geooptics Cicero 10 spacecraft.
I am totally going to incorporate Twitter feeds. There's a little CubeSat. That's adorable.
They're celebrating in Irvine, California, the simulation of the Irvine-01 deployment.
So the quality of this video is pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. Tweet, tweet, satellite.
Now you'll see 2 payloads being deployed at once. These are the Spire Lemur 2 spacecraft, both being deployed out of Rocket Lab built Maxwell containers.
Flying lemurs. Flying lemurs. Yeah, that is pretty cool, isn't it?
Now we have deployment of the 2 Fleet Proxima spacecraft out of a Maxwell container built by Rocket Lab.
Hey, that's another one. The 2, but those were in the same container.
And now for the Cicero 10 deployment.
Yeah, they were a lot smaller than the lemurs. They almost looked like they were about the same size as
And
a
that
CubeSat.
completes deployment for all payloads.
Yay!
The final activity for the mission is to extend the Nebeo drag sail. However, this will take place almost an hour from now. So at this point, we're concluding today's webcast. This successful commercial flight represents the first of many, with multiple missions ahead for Electron in 2019 and beyond. The timing of our next launch, the Alana 19 mission for NASA, will be announced officially on our social media streams in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for taking the time with us today and for joining us on this journey into commercial operations. This is Rocket Lab Mission Control in Auckland, signing off.
All right, well, that was pretty awesome, and I'm totally glad, we hung around for the, to watch the simulated deployment. But still, that was pretty awesome. And they're going to use a sail to deorbit. Yay! So Rocket Lab, which is not a band, not a toy, not a game, but a real life, commercial space rocket place, rocket company, Rocket Lab, rocket company that uses 3D printers and electricity to shoot stuff up in orbit. It's pretty cool. It is that close to being a game. I know. I mean, at this point I think there'd be copyright infringements. Anyway, so thank you for joining me for this successful first commercial launch of Rocket Lab. Hopefully soon we'll be watching a whole lot more of them. Heptacular Raptor wants to play whatever game Rocket Lab turns out to be. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you all tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And after that, it'll be all back to the regular scheduled programming. Hooray! Alright, so with that, good night, and I will see you all soon. Bye.